Minim issues also come.
Yeah. You know, I'm mentioning free clubs na efi action about so for not doing the right things. There's a clubs no more when they break. First of all, sikeni teams in Intiene, you say match highlights. One pusti and unti ebeji be a 5,000. First of all, match highlights in the crowd and say YouTube channel as a club a source of money for you. What create your YouTube channel every match day? Wabo wayi videos no dey go even 3 months obi besha contribute to. I know say monetizing your YouTube channel it takes a time, but you ask yourself say your clubs no quite be no move so even no more create YouTube channel no how are they popularizing it or more channel na popular no more refer crowd to wait. It be a channel no the highlight na koto we track a crabby the abeto X and now TikTok no what directing crowd to the YouTube for people to watch. The more they watch when your chance do level a bit monetizing no na fear do level a unye sika e de film you know no more abruchire most of them subscribe to a limitless data like month no so to £30 data no obetima share enti abruchire for no share pa and I'm looking at a team like Asante Kotoko na has hook ne Adriana Stars Mediema Brekum Chelsea. They have traditional supporters near there channel no creating it is another thing. My channel na popular na nkrofo di akira kohwe no esa another thing enti ade na esese otumi ye ne yenya sika no afei de wa anyenti ukotu esika. Clubs no among try and pay in quote professionals amobeye say adwuma we e de amom football now rise here go beyond 3 points, so they have to be serious about some of these things. Say team number match any kwanse nkrofo bi bayi na perimeter mabao enunti ukwa akotua sika. Why responsibility and they say or ensure in the club. For example, now you say a charge Asante Kotoko say encrophobia ko inner perimeter o sense so tunnel nimu. Club no, as somebody is responsible for preventing that. Enti say nipa no, say kobasi ye hu say encrophobia ba say your friend say nipa ni bisa na say adan ne de adwuma we ahya wonsa. No amakoya mana kosisi enne boboku no ko fesika akwa akutua. But the bay nyahwe adan asumesi no obem no na ye asumesi ana obenten enti no aba be wurem na ya charge club no egu club no anim ase asa agini sika abrochire for here see ye hwe omu ba bi ni kwan so okono nko je no I had an experience. It was so bitter.
Yeah.
Manchester Stadium Korea mini Edwin Odenke if we tell for Kohebo Manchester.
Okay.
That was my second time and I make up a board. When you say you could do, you know, say you take it, no. Now say you call a Las Vegas instant. Me here I am could do on matches almost 30 second half. Yes, I'm running say 30 second half now. Who can take it ground to me with them?
Are they?
No.
Na seats available.
Who seats no? The original children no say seats available or not. And running say when they start the second half. You can't enter. I
say.
Meaning say
your meaning war. I didn't try.
Almost after. Me see you can be a
casa for a reason.
Meaning the reason. But the security men, I went to another gate to build out. The same thing I was told. Say when they start the hi man, the second half is already started. You can enter. I'm sorry. No, you didn't. So all the way from Africa, maybe my digger. I'm sorry. Oh no. Somebody is also watching him. Okay. Nipa na ojina ho no. Make us send CCTV camera or top see. Into the moment ode humo bro eba ma wuwura mu no. Camera na reporting say time any kwanso wa allow no. Wa allow the person will be in trouble.
No ho ne pacho bia.
Debi
police ni achi abroja as am.
Obeka wanu masem nyina onwuaw
o pacho.
Onwuaw. Enti anyahwe brade minua ni asumasi beni ni ade no etu ba bia na ekuye eti esa ahwesa na emani people should be responsible for certain things and so ma anya sa ade na they should be held accountable until say betuma yes na ema no ye niema no be brave nkoyi easy ye yan basa say very easily oh FA no na football ni but at the club level
target.
They are the easy target.
You da question the same.
Yeah, they are question GF ni they share Keto Kreku. Na they share or they say lawyer Prosper Harrisonado. Ni a jai. But down there, somebody is not doing the right things. Inti FA no, omo charge omo nyina mne omo ya adwen. Wo de onye discipline no, 1 million Ghana cedis no de mo mutimi nya be 200,000 gifre omo wa. Maybe. Yeah. Omo ho beto omo. So ya hyehyɛ mmara ma yie ni se wo de wo so be ende ope bia ya twe waso a na supporters ye de tie yeah baby ame ya na mente FA na say ye when assembly bar they are so quick to charge but bringing out the verdict near Kotiada Kotoko ne has boy ye da ben omo several matches clearly on TV Hussein chase police in the referee right after the game charge aba pem no bi ante de akosi. That is where you ask yourself, Emrani Biwa is so explicit. The evidence are so clear. You don't need to sleep over it. I so 3 days charging in ye. Near publicizing no be in 2 months ya charging no. Wakotu yesika unsu ye bi abedwen. Attack emreye ene bidum gina court. Anamwa. Yes. Ene bidum court ya do de bia mu jado mu yetwum mu di akoni abe. 2 years. 2 years. Attack yes. Ubisa who say after say sa Kotoko supporters no mo ye do mu ko court na be pem ne ye ni asem no twum mu ni ade no if you obatenya botem ominim so omako court na couple of times me say omunko ina perimeter obi. Yes, what I'm saying is after yes asem no to of course se kroma ya na nipa bebreto kroma de emranya adwuma ne se mema nkoma sebe ayiso no akanisa emra ukuremu na sons abemu se emra densen hoya won kromu nya wo madwuma nkoko otakone abakora no mafabi but the question I ask myself say after say omko yes ade na edom ko court no obi anya ebibiem ana ade na obi ani court biem because we see a lot of people doing same some worse yet nobody is in court again. And also until we are not consistent. That is the problem. General, my main free where charge the young Kaze Omaya no Munyanye. Chabem no say you be charge supporters be as a legal supporters be for a similar offense. Offense DB Makujina court, Mungo Vakujina court, the Yankas in English. They are some charge another group is also create the same thing. Now everyone cry. Lessons are not being learnt. Bebrimpo nim so mo court. Ah well. Bebrimpo nim. And a court no omunhu di akosi. Will you even ask yourself say who is the main complainant krabe issue? Court no more. Is it the FA or the referees? And now when the main complainant who is even interested? Eti sane mana. Ah well. All right. You know I'm free honum na closely related to that, Adisa production for complaints. Some of the venues are not coverage friendly. So, open so TV, no matches and debate TV, so no, and Emma be Briaya coincide. First of all, I think then there are issues to be raised regarding club licensing board. I come for some venues to be licensed. Na Oma Muma who say. Ibia say we dear ABCEC. Now what is the constituent of the club licensing board and what are the things they consider? The uncommon moody say venues ni bi coverage in some were not a major consideration. Say say stadium no a friendly to cover matches. Now no na make say referees ni bi omoko pre-match na ohwe no room honom say ono obehu ana e from ni move esroni ye orange we munso de red into me feel say red ne orange there park ne so me hu ye do level our game is on television into decisions are ye taking and we should consider say on TV so be saying ye ko twa no saying hene no betima gina twa na ye twa saying e beba wo TV so we are not learning fast. These are things and crofwa ye twam da anya major talking point now. After 14th week or 13th week in our league, we are now talking about the fact that some venues are not friendly in terms of covering the games. A hard dream. I mean, call Honorable Kofi Idi Adams. General, the man is a hard-working man. Makana Mississippi. He's very visible, and he speaks to the issues.
Yeah.
Sometimes I may disagree with him. Other times he's spot on. First of all, yen say Ghana, yen to me Uncle Afcon Ibi, and I agree with him. Say Afcon na Yanko Bino, a big minus. Before 2006, at least we were present in Egypt, even though our performance was nothing to write home about. But issues ne appear ewo Afcon, and no one yejira so the coach Nedi. So Kaya, I think 206.
No, you coach
Clolera, yeah.
Dukovic na dear
Dukovic, okay.
No, they call Afcon.
I think it was Dukovic. But I remember very well after that tournament, the Dana Numene Yi Film. Mini list over Yesu Bukasin. Yako visited Baba Amando. And Baba, he was basically in tears. He feels a bono unimbo, but nipe binti, any nipe be or no preposition tina yemanemo. Samekofo and Co were there. I remember that post-match press conference. Samekofo were there. There were a number of issues and those issues, if anybody quickly, they needed to address those issues. And in an attempt to address those issues, it helped us going to Germany 2006. We are not the free honoma. What we did, I think Angola, before the 2010 World Cup in South Africa. We played very well in Angola. I think we made it to the final. Yeah. And no Nana Koja Samoja partnership worked so well until we carried it to South Africa 2010. Had it not been Suarez, we nearly made it to the semi-final, and that was our best AFCON tournament. World Cup, sorry. That was our best World Cup. Until 2000 the next African Cup of Nations na Yankono. General, one NKA stager ye de be advertise e ho ache nkrofo ne ye ba be no World Cup. Again, a honam from so ahodo a bi e wo team ni mu cracks ne ade teams ni ko stay in camp for that long. E be yi problems, challenges be a PAP. Then we resolve it and become a better team from the managerial perspective, from the technical perspective, and from the playing body's perspective. Even there are some players it be a tournament, we say a tournament, onimbo, intikebeboao, amawaye, some corrections before you go to the World Cup. But it's so sad we could not make it. It is what it is. Unfortunately, we are in an era to be more friendly as and when you want, except it is an international break.
So, okay, international friendly people just a match.
Just a match. Instead of making as it stands, and here I been one international friendly in March or maybe a fade teams near break so in when you one or two friendlies abo. Idea MY and course on the World Cup, but it's better than not going. Say we dey nya no dey ni bi di no saying omo ko AFCON no mo World Cup ba ye nya ni mienu a bra na nka bebo aye pa. Ura Kofi Idi Adams has made a very important point, say ono our club or support nenso so yin clear plan ye di gina so agi sika free obi tse ono ene nkrofo mo pepa so mbeboa omo club. Ura Kofi Idi Adams was canon several times in public space, so a Kotoko fan. Intimidity pass or more Kotoko din by is referring to Kotoko. Send the club as anti Kotoko no. Clear plan.
I don't see clear arrangement.
Clear arrangements.
I've laid back. If there was a clear arrangement, we'll be able to be contributing something.
General Mijran no so na assembly emu ye deep. Emu ye deep. Now it's not only referring to Kotoko, but Hasselhoff as well.
Yeah. Clubs ni na. You
see, assembly maybe a creme campaign. I want to maybe say Mijran we so na me say susubi. As I say, menshenya Kotoko fund. Say for to say the for education fund. There should be a Kotoko fund which is managed by a professional administrator, a member of the Nkrofo at the helm of the club, and then Menshia. Ekobasa General. Nanu anka Jeremy Doku, every Manchester City Bechia Menshia. Oye ne kakra bi obetumi aye ewo Menshia wia, obetumi de nani ahwe fund nim, na eno nso de kakra atum. Obi bia obeba Menshia onim say the administrator is there. The Kotoko fund should also have a seat or office because yempo asante Kotoko bobuku no. Eye Menshia dia. Indeed, there should be at least some small office. Menshia. Na ya create Kotoko fund and also hono. So that obi bia or pe pass or contribute to Kotoko no. Obetumi aiden aye. Nanka managers of that fund could even write to some individuals and paying for say I will contribute to. It's not something under the control of the then management, but that fund is there. Say or your ex-player or your obi odokotoko or your penny bi or your defobi no person ye bi de boa or the koto fund nimu na ya je aboni dinsa sumesi de obey ni your institutions bebre ankra bebre mu free chichiri ni benche omba omo come menhia minim se bebre kwa ebia omo emfansa pan enko. But when there is a fund, that fund and they are nititiri kotoko who can a free of him so on ebe. If we have such a fund, then I'm sure that the Ura Kofi Adams say can only be brain. Then saying one there were parliamentary caucus. Our identify as Kotoko caucus. And these parliamentarians says how fund we are. Anya ye crowd benya omumbe ready so be to 5,000 and 10,000. And they are to serve funding him. And if Papa Samra can ye deep. Omo a team sinesha omonsa. Omon trans mine ho. Enhwe kwan a omo yesade na be Omeka safa abu sense so no place. That is not where we are talking about. These big men don't have the time to probably even register. And obi hope so to an book no gini ding said on why ni. Kuma ni papa fans into obetua man fans. You know what I say? There are a number of times I walk where you unim so be bonus 300. Fans or MC ni be ma ko ni ma so 1,000. Ni ma so ba ku bi me kai pa ye ko na ko mo na ni di o kai ni mu de na nya de ka wo ko bono no. Mu ya so am say papa yi
udi esa nyuma
udi bo keteni nyuma o be do kutua
so
nya bete nti
go di no ho say na the trust no nya
ya keka nsama kakra libitu nti afi the other be kwa akodi di kra bra
kala E50 bi no kono be 100 no kono be nto aso mi meta ni abasi
okay man ka dia ka mi dia to aso
okay bi ba ko to na mi free na kala kala me ni ko yaba ni mo sagrada ndabi
Oza
o na so monsa
o zara
o sure o ka me ko ya me monsa
mi kai
Oza
unya so wata keri fa opuma na o ba ko bi free wona me
kala monsa
se ba come fi no
never be example bia na bobi da
maybe e ko Newton ye
Jesus ka me tua bi o busa kwa mi
oh yeah
kwa mi na treasure na one city gram tua
this is o ye
afedi wa kasa me tua bi de ye
na ko yi akwa
alo le flash
kala di da say
de bi say aboni din so na bonza
alo le flash bi no asem
alo la
bra cobra ni emra ko to
cobra